Will a rupees 1 crore term life insurance plan be enough to take care of all the needs of our family after 45 or even 65 years? What wasn't working? One size does not fit all. Life insurance coverage always depends on our individual financial goals and needs. Death and inflation, just like taxes, are inevitable, although most people may not be keen to dwell on it. But ensuring that we have the right financial resources in place, including life insurance, is important if we have loved ones who depend on our income. Life insurance can help pay off lingering debts and make managing day-to-day living expenses less burdensome for those we leave behind. If we are unsure about whether our policy is sufficient, we need to reevaluate our coverage needs. Questions in the mind of any breadwinner. Do we feel that our family will be financially secure? Are the savings going to be enough to sustain our family if the earning member's income stops? Or will our family members be completely free of debts and liabilities? In the event of a breadwinner having life-changing critical illness, terminal illness, or demise, he may or may not be around to meet the needs of the family. But the family will have to continue living while maintaining the same lifestyle as before the life-changing event. So, what do? We go for term life insurance plan. But as quoted by Ben Feldman, term insurance is temporary, but your problem is permanent. Term insurance is usually designed to meet short-term needs, not for lifelong goals. What is term life insurance? Term insurance is the simplest and purest form of life insurance. With term insurance, we can get a large life cover or sum assured at a relatively low premium rate. The benefit amount is paid out to the nominee in case of death of the person insured during the term of the policy. So, term life insurance policy is a pure protection plan. If policyholder survives the term, he or she can choose either to go for return of premium or not get anything at all. Nominee gets financial support on sudden death of policyholder, and coverage is available for a specific period of time. While the need to get one is not debated, the question of how much cover we should get is. Should neither be too tight or nor be too loose, but just the right fit. Then why rupees 1 crore? For term life insurance, the number 1 crore has been quite popular and well marketed, as it is mentioned everywhere, be it newspapers, TV, or social media. It is used so much that people have started associating term life insurance with this 8-figure sum, as they feel mentally comfortable with this number, and that we get such a big cover without making a hole in our pocket. That's what adds to its popularity. To us, psychologically, the amount feels sufficient to sustain our family's needs, requirements, and financial expenses in case something untoward happens to us. This is when we fail to understand that while the calculation may seem perfect on paper, but when it comes to implementation, things change drastically. There is a flip side to the story. We fail to apply the essential logic and do the basic math. In reality, though this 8-figure number sounds big and convincing, it's just a random number. In today's date, the 8-figure number is big for a majority of population. We are still part of the Kaun, Banega, Crore Pati generation. Just for a second, totally forget about term life insurance and fast forward 45 or even 65 years. Believe it or not, in the future we will need to be crore patis, not want to be. just to survive or else face imminent poverty like situation. Only a small percentage of the population will manage to reach what is considered to be the minimum in terms of retirement savings. That is either rupees 5 crores, rupees 10 crores or even 20 crores. For the vast majority of people, rupees 5 crores, 10 crores or even 20 crores sounds like a lot. Please let me clarify. It won't be enough to comfortably retire on. With inflation and time value of money, a sum of money in hand has greater value today than the same sum of money in the future. Our lives are going to get transformed. We will need to be crorepatis just to survive. We will no longer be asking Kaun Banega crorepati, rather be asking Kaun Banega Arabpati. Unfortunately, most Indians buying life insurance policy are underinsured. Rule of 70, inflation adjustment. It is the number of years it will take for the value of our money to half in value, which is calculated by dividing 70 by the rate of inflation. Going by the rule of 70 and assuming a fixed rate of inflation of 6%, that is 70 divided by 6 equals 11.66 years. The value of our money will be worth half its initial value in just 11.66 years. We can see from the image how the value of rupees 1 lakh reduces in value with each passing year by the corresponding rate of inflation. So, is rupees 1 crore term life insurance really enough? Will this amount be decent enough to cater to our family's needs in our absence? Assuming a fixed rate of inflation of 6% for a person whose current age is 40 years, the worth of rupees 1 crore in the future in 11 years at 51 years of age will be worth rupees 50.62 lakhs. In 22 years at 62 years of age will be worth rupees 25.63 lakhs. In 33 years at 73 years of age will be worth rupees 12.97 lakhs. And in 44 years at 84 years of age will be worth just rupees 6.57 lakhs, because current coverage is up to 85 years of age. We can see with time and inflation, the value of our rupees 1 crore will keep reducing while our expenses will continue going up and up. So, rupees 1 crore in 2021 has already fallen to rupees 94 lakhs in 2022 and fallen further to 88.3 lakhs in 2023 at 6% rate of inflation and continuously falling as I speak. How long do we think the rupees 1 crore will keep us going? This is just considering day-to-day household expense at rate of inflation of 6%. For example, for a 40-year-old today, after 45 years, if one lived for the full term of the term plan and passed away at the age of 85 years, just before the coverage ends, his surviving spouse will get a check of rupees 1 crore. But how long will that rupees 1 crore keep her going? With a household expense of rupees 30,000 per month today, she will be left with money that would last just 726 days or 1.9 years. And with a household expense of rupees 50,000 per month today, she will be left with money that would last just 435 days or 1.19 years. And with a household expense of rupees 1 lakh per month today, she will be left with money that would last just 217.95 days or 7 months. So, if one is 20 years old today, he or she will actually be leaving behind money worth just rupees 1,79,188.65 for his or her surviving spouse after 65 years, if one will pass away at the age of 85 years, which will last for just 4 days at 30,000 per month expense today. Life is full of uncertainties and emergencies can strike any time without warning, leaving households without any help or protection when it is needed the most. Always ensure that the coverage is large enough to meet all our existing liabilities. There is no reason to follow this rupees 1 crore number. It might be sufficient in one person's case who has other sources of income but won't suffice in other person's case. We can come to a figure only after taking into consideration our future responsibilities that we have towards our family members. This is why we have been buying term insurance in the first place, right? What if our expenses and partners' retirement needs surpass this amount? In that case, the so-called benchmark figure will fall short. Term insurance is usually designed to meet short-term needs, not for lifelong goals. The two key aspects of financial planning are longevity and inflation. There is no one-size-fits-all approach while opting for a term life insurance plan. May the force of adequate life insurance cover be with you. Please go through the description for the sources for this presentation. I've shared the link to my next presentation, The Rockefeller Life Insurance Strategy for Building Multi-Generational Wealth and a Lasting Financial Legacy, at the end of this presentation. And do not forget to check out the playlist for more presentations. If there is something to gain and nothing to lose by asking, by all means ask. Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation. I sincerely appreciate it. Namaste.